Okay. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Had some prior commitments, but I'm here and we're going to watch Raw from the beginning, so please no spoilers. Please no spoilers in the chat. We're watching it from the beginning. While I enjoy my tea. Cinnamon Rubio's chai. Or Rugos or Rooibos. I never know how to pronounce it right. But it's from David's Tea. You can't find this Nordic tea mug in stores anymore very often. I bought this like 5-6 years ago. Oh. Shush. So my costume is complete. For those of you that have been kind of passively watching my live streams, I made the point of saying that I wanted to be AJ Lee for Halloween this year. And since then, which I think was like last month sometime, because I ordered an AJ Lee shirt, which showed up 2 days ago. My long black wig that I ordered off of Amazon showed up yesterday. I already have the commemorative Divas title. I already have shorts. I already have shoes. I already have socks. So it's set. So Halloween is going to rock. We're going to light it up. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I just saw this like 3 days ago on SmackDown.
The greatness that I have assembled. My oracle with my vision. We have solidified you as the undisputed GOAT.
Sorry. Oh, let's get this itch in my nose and I have to scratch it. Not picking it, I'm scratching it. So I ended up with this little scratch in my nose. Yeah, because sometimes I just, I'm weird like that. I have weird little quirks, I'm sorry. Sorry if I grossed anybody up by doing that, by the way. I was so happy. I'm so happy. So happy CM Punk got it. He deserves it, man. He had it for like 5 seconds, it feels like. You can kind of see the familial resemblance between Braun Breaker and Scott Steiner. Like, you can kind of see it. Like, if you were a Steiner fan in, like, the 90s, you can definitely see the familial resemblance. Like, it's there. Like, I'm waiting for him to come out with, like, chainmail or something and be like, oh, my God. That would be so funny. He almost looks like he has a Goldberg tattoo, though. Which is ironic. But yeah, no spoilers in the chat, please. We're watching it from the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce.
I love that they have both former wrestlers as GMs. I'm waiting for him to be like, I need a drink.
We all just saw what happened last week, and as promised, I am here to provide a physical update.
What the?
Ron Breaker, Bronson Reed, Wade Breaker.
And the crowd goes mild.
Conspicuous by his absence already this evening has been Seth freaking Rollins. And these two insurgents who caused so much chaos last week. Well, we've been asking the question all week, why? Hopefully, imminently, we're about to get some answers.
I really miss Pat McAfee. I really miss Pat McAfee. He made Raw fun. And SmackDown fun too. I mean, I love Wade Barrett, don't get me wrong, but like the dynamic isn't the same as like it's like JR and King. Like nobody will meet the dynamic of that. But like Michael Cole and Taz had a dynamic, but Pat and Michael have a different dynamic. Just like division.
Of 7 days ago.
Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to starve off a burp.
Now holding that championship in abeyance, apparently. They have to be bribed for Braun Breaker's cold and dead hands. Good luck with that, Adam Pearce. You know, this is a good thing. I'm glad you're all out here because I want you all to hear this directly from me. I knew Seth was banged up coming out of that match at Crown Jewel, that classic against Cody Rhodes, but none of us will ever know how badly he was injured because of what you two did. Let me give you some news. Because of what you two did, Seth Rollins is at home, just having had major surgery. Because of what you two did, Seth Rollins is on the shelf for quite a while, which means because of what you two did, I'm out here with the unfortunate responsibility to announce to the world that as of right now, because of you two, I hereby strip Seth Rollins of the world.
Ooh, that makes things interesting. That makes things real interesting.
You look like you like that, but don't get too caught up in it because we're not going to be without a champion for long. We will crown a brand new World Heavyweight Champion in Salt Lake City at Saturday night's main event. Oh, CM Punk! CM Punk earned the right to fight for that championship, and and his challenger will, and we're doing it old school because there will be an over-the-top rope battle royal, and the winner goes on to Salt Lake City, goes out to Saturday Night's Main Event, and will fight Punk, and the winner takes home the World Heavyweight Championship. And when is this battle royal going to take place?
Tonight. That's my guess. I haven't watched it. I mean, it just makes sense.
The battle royal takes place tonight in Sacramento.
I got to blow my nose. Maybe that'll help the itchy.
That no longer belongs to Seth Rollins, and it sure as hell doesn't. I'm going to need you to hand over that championship.
Make me.
And what if I don't? That's right. Hey, show me some respect. Yeah. Not saying precisely. Wow. Respectfully, I'm going to need you to hand over the championship. Respectfully.
No.
Say please. Ron, respectfully, I'm going to need you to hand over the World Heavyweight Championship now,
Please.
please. Before we move on with the show,
We're watching this from the beginning.
smarten me up to
We're not watching it live. We're watching it from the beginning because I was delayed watching this. So
everyone so mad at us. I get it. Hey, I also watch Unreal. I understand we're the bad guys, we're the villains, we're the heels. It's easy to point at us and go, ooh, but cheat Roman Reigns and betray my best friend CM Punk. For Seth freaking Rollins, I pulled that move at WrestleMania because Braun Breaker is the future of WrestleMania. I pulled those moves at WrestleMania because deep in my heart, I always knew that Bronson Reed was better than Roman Reigns. Bronson Reed proved that in Perth, Australia. It was tribal thief over tribal chief. It was vision over bloodline. And there's Seth Rollins pointing to the future with his one good arm. Seth Rollins couldn't shoulder the responsibility of leading the vision into the future. Not with that bum shoulder. He's not a visionary. He's not a revolutionary. He's not the workhorse of the shield. He's not the leader of the vision. He's a bum shoulder bitch. So let's set the record straight. Winners write history. And these are the winners right here. Seth Rollins was in a main event WrestleMania. No more. That spot was taken from him by Braun Breaker. And an older, kinder, gentler, more compassionate, wise man, oracle advocate. But Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed conspired to take that away from Seth Rollins. They pulled the trigger. They had the ambition. They had the need. They had the intensity to become WrestleMania main eventers. It's not revisionist history. That's a revision of the future. I thank you for your indulgence. I thank you for affording me this time. And oh yeah, by the way, welcome to Monday Night Raw. That's some kind of welcome to Monday Night Raw. Just Wayne Barrett with you. And I cannot believe some of the things that we just heard here. What did we do? He asked. Over yes, time or no. That is the way Monday Night Raw opens up. But let's get right to it because there was massive news in the midst of all that made the surgery news. Seth Rollins has to vacate the championship. Through this happened surgery for several days now. We were hoping they weren't through, but suddenly they are. Get well as soon as you possibly can. Seth freaking Rollins, but that just illustrates how dangerous a few of the vision really are. And then the other headline that you heard there, this show already incredibly stacked. Now a battle royal for number one contendership. And Sacramento's very own Maxine Dupree, one of the three championships we will see as Maxine Dupree going after Becky Lynch's Intercontinental Championship here in the 916 and the Women's World Championship. Stephanie McCarron coming off her crown jewel victory. La Primera out to shut up Roxanne Perez. That is ahead. And it is an irate and determined Rusev coming for Dirty Dom Mysterio. Does whatever it takes to retain his IC. It may take even more now against this version of Rusev. Wait, speaking of Dirty Dom, take us back to last week. This is Watchalong that on the IC title on the last to challenge Dirty Dom. Rusev tried to get involved, thwarted by Penta, but then a bell hammer assisted 619 connected with Penta's face, giving Dirty Dom another successful defense.
What's up with my match against Rusev next week? Seems like I'm the only working champion around.
You know what? I think JD, Finn Balor should defend their tag tonight. In fact, I think they should defend them against myself And Dragon League, I didn't bring that in. After I let them know, should I? Sure idea.
I know I'm mad, but I'll let them. You were
Right
right
here.
here.
Of course you're gonna let them know.
But besides you keep up, he's set tonight. You have a plan to go to the hotel and ship it to the
There's a lot of a work effort tonight, huh?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh. I've got to talk to Pierce. Yeah, well, we didn't talk to Pierce anyway. Now we have to defend our titles against Dragon and AJ.
I didn't even say anything. I just said it was unfair that I'm the one defending my titles every week. But yet here you guys are complaining about AJ and Dragon. I already beat AJ twice. What, you guys can't take care of them?
Of course we can. We're the WWE Tag Team Champions. We'll take care of Dragon and AJ just like we take care of every other team around here, all right? Of course. We can't give this to ringside rounds, all right? We got our hands full in your mess. Let's go.
Okay, Mom. Okay, go get over it. You're good. You're swinging it. You're double champ. You're keeping it going on Judgment Day. Exactly where they are. All right. That's enough of that. Focus up. This is an important match, Jeff. And where's your head?
Roxanne, get ready for Stephanie Pajero. We're getting ready right now for this championship match. Past few weeks with AJ Styles have been special, and tonight could add to it greatly. Dragon Lee's first career tag team championship match. For AJ Styles, his first in exactly 4 years. All on the line as they take out the Judgment Day. And this match is presented by Battlefield 6. What a weekend coming your way in Salt Lake City, Utah. Friday night SmackDown and Saturday night's main event are at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. October 31st and Saturday, November 1st. Individual event tickets are available right now via SeatGeek. SmackDown and Saturday night main event. Well, that is what is on the line. And wait, I'm sure you'll make up some excuse or better yet, celebrate inactivity and avoidance and good career strategy. But here are the facts, my friends. Finn Balor and JP McDonough have had the tag team championships for 111 days. And this is only their second defense.
You may call that aversion to defending your title. That is called being highly intelligent and ensuring that you have a longer reign than these idiots that come out here being a fighting champion wanting to defend every week. I don't get those people.
It's called fighting spirit, and it's well respected. It creates legacy. It's what
It's called idiocy where I come from in England. But this is far from idiocy. An immediate hot start for one half of the tag champs against AJ Styles, who's been taking down a peg or two. Despite this audience's attempts to get it back on top.
McDonough looks over at Finn Balor with a big grin for holding out to that ball.
Oh!
But take that, says Styles.
AJ Styles, how we don't see their crown jewel last week, but it's now getting back to regular business and the acquisition of Joel.
Talk about regular business, but that is already being talked about as an instant classic. I know match that we'll watch years from now and still look forward.
Well, you'll never see another match like that one. Crown jewel between Cena and AJ Styles.
Oh, good stuff by Dragon Lee.
No time for a victory lap for AJ Styles or his tag partner Dragon Lee, who of course has been his biggest supporter of late. will be a complete disaster for the Judgment Day as a whole, of course. Dirty Dom is defending his Intercontinental title later tonight against Rusev. So potentially the Judgment Day could lose every piece of gold in the clubhouse, apart from that AAA Mega Championship. And don't forget, Dragon Lee is next in line for an opportunity at Dom's AAA Gold 2.
That's right. World champion Dom Mysterio. Dragon Lee has worked himself into that #1 role in AAA. And now he's mounting a comeback here against Finn Balor.
Great start for the Judgment Day. Now Dragon Lee's fire is coming to the full. This guy can move like no other.
Look at how quickly he was able to connect with that knee and drives the shoulder right to Finn.
Dragon Lee is just a step ahead.
Oh!
Too soon.
You're kidding.
There's just a freak athleticism of Finn Balor, who has been running things here in WWE for almost the past 10 years. No sign of wanting to give up his grasp on the tag team titles tonight.
Dragon Lee in a really tough spot just in that corner of Judgment Day. World Tag Team Champions. First time that these tag titles have been defended since July 28th.
The other thing I find fascinating is the biggest loss, as we see a little underhanded tactics down the referee's battle of gouging the eye perhaps there from Finn Balor. That was nice. But it's the fact that the Judgment Day, their superiority really came from using that numbers game, from having people on the outside who are interfering in matches. The tensions in the Judgment Day, those refs off late have completely negated that numbers game, both with Dirty Dom and his singles matches and with the tag champs.
I think Dirty Dom is really improving that, don't you, Win?
Some of the
Actions we've seen recently.
All the people are saying,
The leg off the snap suplex from Finn Balor.
other people are saying that the Judgment Day are jealous of Dirty Dom because he has 2 championships and they don't. I don't know who's to blame, but I do know they all need to get back on the same page sooner rather than later.
I'll tell you right now, Dragon Lee is desperate to make that tag with AJ Styles.
That is why it was so smart of JD McDonough to block AJ Styles off the apron and prevent that from happening. His classic tag. Oh, look at this! Something disqualification.
Styles comes right into the mix.
There was no tag there whatsoever.
Oh, there's going to be one right here. He throws into his own corner, makes the tag, and here comes AJ Styles. And look at the striking attack.
What a lenient given there from the referee.
Oh, Jimmy Stunner just pulled the ropes wide open. And he's acting as if he's the one hurt here. We are here in Sacramento, big house in Golden One Center, and they are seeing the World Tag Team Championship matches, the Judgment Day. We're going to defend against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. As Styles fight his way back in, but Finn Balor and JD to get the best of him. And now Styles looking to turn things around.
Well, pulling that move out of nowhere, just like it looked when all hope was lost for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Finally, an opportunity to get back into this championship fight. Needs a tag here, and a big one. It looks like it's coming.
Dragon Lee into the fray. Straight to Finn. And how about some for JD?
Transcendent springy energy as Dragon Lee has fully taken control of this match.
It's amazing to see how they've worked their way into contention, the chemistry that's developed between Styles and the high energy right now from Dragon Lee, looking at playing gold here in Sacramento.
Constantly thinking is JD McDonough, one of the most intelligent superstars in the locker room. But JD McDonough is perhaps running on fumes here.
Oh, he's got him lined up. He's got him lined up. Double stop.
Feel the impact of that one. Right on the solar plexus of JD McDonough, who came crashing down hard in the corner of the ring.
Dragon Lee. Oh, but instead of the potential for Operation Dragon, Finn saving the day.
That's a good teamwork right there.
Oh, no! High fire! My, oh, my!
Dragon Lee just refuses to be denied here. Dropping the hammer.
power beat that's so impressive as well. Here comes Styles.
Veterans duking it out in AJ Styles, who is going to retire in 2026. This could be one of the last opportunities to win gold in his illustrious career.
Now he has been in position, then breaks across the aisle to break ring. They've done it now into the mix. Styles gets the best of him.
Your Styles can even see, I think he thought he grabbed Finn Balor there, but no, it was JD McDonald, who is not legal. Finn is still legal here. And a slave play connects on a completely unsighted AJ Styles.
And then he sends immediately over the top.
Balor looking to win this one on his own with
Oh! Could it be?
softened up with a front
Could
shot.
it be? No, he lands it! Phenomenal forearm to win gold right here! Oh! I mean, a 2.999 save!
Oh, absolute perfection here from AJ Styles. Welcome to the new tag champs. It's a 1, it's a 2, and it's a denial by the brilliance of JD McDonald. Pinpoint timing.
That's how close we were to having new tag team champions. Oh, the big head of McDonald does damage. Melee by Styles.
Everyone in this match completely rocked, completely spent. Who could dig deeper?
Oh, look at this! Spanish fly middle, right comes the leg. Oh, that left shoulder gets up. Oh, we got great stuff here in Sacramento.
And it just shows you before our eyes the way superstars can raise their game when the stakes are at their highest. This one completely up the grass now, and AJ Styles looks like toast.
The moonsault lands.
Turns all around for that. This one's gonna sting.
Coup de grace. And a cover to retain. No! Dragon Lee went flying over JD McDonald. McDonald thought he had blocked him, and Lee went flying for the save.
Great reflexes there from Dragon Lee. It should have been over once again. Judgment Day should have been.
Man, oh man.
Absolute chaos and battle, but keep your eyes peeled for it.
The pace we're dealing with here is incredible. And they go, yes. Oh, to deliver his own medicine. Is he looking for a Styles clash?
Denied. No, doesn't like AJ Styles.
But instead, would you look at Styles? Look at Styles, the future Hall of Famer. Oh, goes up, goal right here.
What an absolute classic! And I want to see that one run back again and again, but this is how it all went down. This picture perfect moonsault from JD McDonald. Step with this coup de grace right on the chest of AJ Styles. It's game over. JD McDonald had a blocker, but the reflexes of Dragon Lee managed to break it every time. Crash landing on the outside. Then there were two. Finn Balor trying for the Styles clash. AJ said, no, not tonight, pal. Let me hook you. Styles clash on my own. So sweet. But AJ and the 3 count later, we have 2 World Tag Team Champions. And this arena just exploded equally.
New tag team champions. And what a way they did it. A spectacular finish. And let me just say this. The last 9 days of AJ Styles, from what we saw in that all-time classic Crown Jewel to what we just witnessed right here, thank you. That was awesome. As for the 8-time tag team champs who have been getting our attention lately, let's remind people what has gone down with Jimmy and Jay Uso. Take us back to last week.
Tonight, hold up. Let me guess. I'm on tonight. Say big tip. Can't handle big head once a read, huh? Oh, that's what
what it sounds like. It's not what I meant. Well, good, Oos. Check. You handle your business, man, I'm gonna handle mine.
Well, unfortunately for Jimmy, he was the recipient of a once-in-a-ring tsunami. And things did not get any better post-match as they got to a barking loud in Perth. A beatdown ensued. Until brother Jimmy, despite his earlier vow, could not hold himself back and he came down to protect Big Jim. It was all going so well until Jacob's ribs tagged by Bronson Reed. That was subsequently advocated his number one contender matchup later that night.
What? I'm supposed to acknowledge you now, bitch? I did. What I said to you last week went right. I wasn't mad at you, Boots. I was mad at myself for making the same mistake I did in Paris. All I know is that Big Goose was here tonight. But Roman is not here tonight. Roman will not be in the Battle Royal tonight. Roman is not in mind for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Boots. You know who is that? You. You know who else is? Me. Man, Roman got you thinking, just because you stick your neck out to help people, that's why you lost your championship? Man, that's cap. Why you lost your championship? It's because Jay stopped believing in Jay. You might be right, Luke. Roman might be right too. How about this then? You better figure this out before that battle royal comes loose. Because when we in that ring tonight, I'm going in on everybody, including you. But when it is, good though? Yeah. Look.
Well, the good news is, Wayne, everybody's going in on everybody because we have found that we have a World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender battle royal that's going to include LA Knight. Look at this lineup that's on their way to see who will take on Steve and Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Huge night we've got here on Raw, and it is not slowing down anytime soon, Joe.
We have an Intercontinental Championship match right now, right here.
The following contest is given for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, representing the President, from 58 of California, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the Mega Triple A as the Intercontinental Champion, Great Dominic Mysterio.
And with that statistical information, we can add he's the first WWE superstar to hold a WWE and AAA title at the same time. The IC against Rusev next. Raw on next. In San Diego, that's where Survivor Series will take place in April. Speaking of San Diego, Dirty Dom, of course, up there, and now look back there against this man. I can't even imagine how badly Rusev wants to get his hands on Dirty Dom. It's been 6 years since he's held the championship in WWE, and we know why he wants him so bad.
3 weeks ago, defending the IC title against Rusev once again, major chicanery from the jump off. Any Rusev might have made the League of Nations stage. There's a good reason why I sit here and don't get in the ring with people like Rusev anymore.
Rusev now with the intensity, it is boiled over as he puts that uppercut to Dirty Dom Mysterio. And that's title for 182 days. This is 8th defense.
And this is where if you're Dirty Dom Mysterio, you feel like you've already played the edge. You did the hot start, you threw the challenger into the steps with all of our rings. Should be easy from here. When that challenger immediately bounces back like the brute of a human being he is, suddenly you think it ain't mine up.
Look at the way he stalks his prey in moments like this, too. And then driving that knee right across the neck.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was Confucius who said that how do you improve perfection? You add a neck tattoo. And that is why the women are playing out, especially the housewives, just cannot take their eyes off Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Put women out there who believe that Dom is better looking with the giant neck tattoo covering his abdomen.
I mean, I've always thought that the Mona Lisa had something missing out of her neck tattoo, and I'm sure Domino's and others will do that quite easily in the Louvre, like it was in the Hitler.
Small fee involved, of course, and they have their own problems right now.
Oh, still even there.
Elbow driving down from Rusev. He is in complete control early on here. Intercontinental Championship match in Sacramento on the big
Dirty Dom Mysterio, Rusev.
Sorry, guys, I got writing email.
Straight line, smash mouth, shortest distance to your goal. The shortest distance to the goal right now is caving in the face of Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Oh, Dom able to get that big boot up, and now he climbs up top on his own.
A wobbling Rusev. Challenger suddenly looking rocked in.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit of an attack to level Rusev as he's trying to get the best of him right now against the big man. Oh, the cross body is caught. Dom out the back door. The drop kick winds him up. But instead of the 619, it's Dom who collapses under the power of Rusev.
Yeah, what sort of told the hell of a bit of blow, man. I don't know what Rusev was aiming at, but it was highly effective. So now a flurry of suplexes completely flattening the champ.
And the ball away is what sends him all the way across the ring and out onto the floor. The power of Rusev looking for the icing time. That is what is on the line, the Intercontinental Championship. Rusev hasn't held a title in WWE since 2019. He's long he had his golden opportunity, only to suffer a low blow from Dirty Dom, and Dom was able to defend. And now Dominic Mysterio is looking around the back here against the big man.
Finally, a flurry from Dirty Dom that is grounded the big challenger here. Can Dom sustain it? So far, things just haven't worked in favor of the champion. This might be a moment.
Locked up as he was trying to get the suplex, but instead, oh! Dom with a nice counter. That shot Rusev looking away, looking to retain. And the kick out at 2.
It shows how creative and inventive Dirty Dom can be, tucking in those legs and turning what looked to be a face plant into a roll-through suplex of his own, knocking the wind out of the challenger, and now Dirty Dom gets a chance to put this one to bed.
Rusev is in the drop zone. Oh, he will get the knees up.
It may not be the Judgment Day's night here. Already dropped their tag goal. The IC title may be shortly to follow.
And now the power of the big Bulgarian comes through. Could he be moments away from gold?
Well, Dirty Dom just looks like a carcass right now.
Game over, he says.
And it
The athlete is going in way. Oh, the Dirty Dom is going to slither his way out. If that's submission hold, and now he's grabbing both of his titles. The Triple A Mega. Oh, it's a
Sorry, guys, just distracted.
Rusev is just refusing to be denied yet, crashing Dirty Dom into Penta, preventing Dirty Dom escaping. Now Penta is still running with the not with it.
Oh! Huge right hand just levels Penta into the back of the ring. Dirty Dom. Shoving. He got the hammer in his boot again.
The deception once again by Dirty Dom. He's going to do the same thing with the 6 Denied!
That's how he got rid of Penta. But Rusev stops him from
Oh,
doing
could
it.
Rusev do it here? That'd be kind of fun.
The timekeeper's hammer didn't work.
Rusev's going to get disqualified and he's not careful.
Oh! Man parts, onions fried. 619. And going up top. Frog splash. Dirty Dom does it again.
Oh, he retained. Nice.
He went for the timekeeper's hammer again. It didn't work, and yet another low blow. This one from behind the curtain.
Oh, absolute man. This was Dirty Dom deciding to call it out. Walk over the goal. Penta, who had screwed by Dom last week, had other ideas of an Oscar Penta. He subsequently got flattened by a flying Dirty Dom Mysterio. And this was the one with Dirty Dom carefully, discreetly, apparently picked up that bell hammer once again. Caught by Rusev. And amidst this distraction, as the referee was on the ball, one blow later, a 619, a frog splash, and once again, by the skin of his teeth, Dirty Dom Mysterio escapes to victory and is still the champion.
Penta got laid out by Rusev and Dirty Dom, just smiling smugly as he.
Oh, there's Penta. Oh, springboard tornado DDT.
Molecule of revenge from Penta, who just got dropped with a big right hand from Rusev. Apparently, Penta still has designs of Dirty Dom's Intercontinental Championship.
As he points his way. But coming up next, the hometown fans are gonna rock. Victory Maxine Free, her moment to shine. Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Maxine against Becky Lynch here at home in Sacramento for Dupree. Here in the 916 Sacramento. A reminder that Saturday morning.
Wow, Monday Night Raw is not super interesting, is it? Ugh.
Episode post first thing Saturday morning. You can head to youtube.com/WWE Vault. Enjoy every episode of the series and more nostalgic WWE archive content. But we just turned around and had a great visit with two of the greats from MMA. California native and veteran UFC welterweight Max Griffin is here. And the master of the Stockton Slap is here. Fan favorite Nick Diaz. He did it all in his career. 2016, the win over Conor McGregor. Fought for the original BMF title. Good to have them ringside on a night of championship matches. Between World Tag Team Champions and AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And now it means so much for Maxine Dupree to be in this arena for this moment. Of course, wait is what happened 2 weeks ago that earned her this opportunity.
Yeah, this was all a couple of weeks ago. Becky Lynch getting into a meeting.
Oh, her versus Becky, okay.
Jessica Carr doing her own match with Maxine Dupree now. Lynch looked dominant, started taunting the crowd and while this was going on, championship match in the process. Nobody saw this coming, especially not her victim 2 weeks ago, the champ, Becky Lynch.
One of the greatest to ever do it. But recently, it's been Becky Lynch's dismissive and bullying attitude towards Maxine Dupree that has set the stage for what's in front of us now. Becky's been a very active IC champ, Wade. This the man's 7th defense of the title in 134 days.
Becky's on a bit of a downward spiral of late. Lost to Blanca, AJ Lee, and mixed tag of WrestlePalooza. Lost to Maxine Dupree in shocking fashion, as we just saw a couple of weeks ago. Now she's got to be reeling from the fact that her husband, Seth freaking Rollins, is now having major surgery and has had to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship. I would argue that Becky Lynch right now is a woman best avoided, even if you think you can dethrone her from that Intercontinental Champion.
I want to get a little deeper into that conversation and analysis for this match in a moment. But first, we are ready to get going here between Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And with the championship on the line, here's Lillian Garcia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Sacramento, California, representing Alpha Academy, Maxine Dupree. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
Body language, the look, what lies behind those sunglasses of Becky Lynch will reveal a lot as the Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. But to get back to the conversation that we were just having as Becky Lynch just comes driving across the ring. She's the ultimate veteran. Wade, of course, there has to be a part of her that could be dealing with what lies heavy on her mind, considering the news, especially the news we received earlier tonight, surrounding her husband, Seth Rollins, of course, the vacate the World Heavyweight Championship. We heard the medical update as well. Certainly, that will happen on
You try to compartmentalize when you get in the ring and leave family business at the front door. It's impossible to do that when you are so close. Married to the World Heavyweight Champion, who is now on the shelf, the former World Heavyweight Champion. It still doesn't seem real to a lot of us, but it sadly is.
how about this for Maxine to counter? As Becky Lynch was going early into the manhandle, slamming down the pinning combination from Dupree, looking for a major upset here at home with a big move from Becky Lynch.
I'll tell you this right now. We had the shock a couple of weeks ago that we just saw Maxine pulling out the performance of a lifetime. If Maxine cannot follow that up to that and gets absolutely smoked, which is how things are looking, that will forever be put down as a fluke result. A flash in the pan.
Huge start from the Intercontinental Champion. Great crowd here at Golden One Center in Sacramento, California, the hometown of the challenger. Maxine Dupree has been in a tough spot throughout against Becky Lynch, who, as you see her beating down on the outside against Maxine Dupree. Wait, I want to ask you this, because love to hear comment. A title challenge is not always a home ring or home court advantage. And for Maxine Dupree being back in Sacramento, you see family, you see friends, her parents are sitting in the front row. After a beautiful bridal shower this weekend, there's this place on the Sacramento Kings when she got here in April. She discussed the emotion she was last here in 2017 as a dancer during an NBA halftime. It comes with unique pressure swing.
Yeah, I don't think I ever won a match in the UK when I was back there. I think the paying audience of praise I consistently disappointed.
Oh, could it be?
But you're right, unique pressures to doing that even more so. The man had to stand there, but denied once again by Dupree, even more so when you know the fact that you beat someone 2 weeks ago who really didn't get out of first gear, Becky Lynch, because she didn't think she had to. Now she knows she has to. Now she knows she has to put in a shit against Maxine Dupree, because if she doesn't, the same could be in store for Lynch.
Dupree has given herself a moment of opportunity here. And now she's mounting a rally against Becky Lynch. Is this the best of Maxine Dupree we've seen?
Well, it's that durability that's impressed me tonight. She is taking rally and keeps bouncing back.
Step up, leg drop into the cover. And they count up two with the kick out from Becky.
Maxine Dupree just possesses a real fighting spirit. She has done for quite some time, but it's now matched by an expanding skill set. But even that might not be enough against someone like Becky Lynch. Or am I wrong?
How about it, Maxine Dupree? And then Kimball, 2 weeks ago, defeated Becky by count out to earn this opportunity. And she's feeling it. She is absolutely feeling it. The big knee. Lateral press. And Lynch survives it.
Well, this is a woman who is locked in right now, Maxine, feeding off the frenzy of this hometown.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind, guys.
The roof is going to come off this place if Maxine pulls off another Mission Impossible.
Showing the line. Center of the ring. Back and forth they go, blow after blow, and the uppercut by Lynch, and then the kick.
This audience is feeling every single shot. Once again, trying for that manhandle slap. And Maxine is heading to scout out a knockout.
Missed the heel kick, came back with the other one, and it just missed out on grounding the IC. The Angela is in.
She's a champ game of her former mentor here from the Alpha Academy.
Maxine Dupree with the ankle lock, but Becky Lynch able to get free. You saw her limping away on that left leg, but able to power through, and now she locks it in.
Butterfly suplex, Maxine doing her best to prevent that arm extension, but it is extended center of the ring. Maxine reaching out. Oh, nice.
About the upper,
To the ankle.
right back into the ankle lock. Incredible by Dupree.
A tap out here, and we have got a title change.
We asked the question not long ago, is this the best we've seen of Maxine? I think it's a resounding yes, as Becky tries to flip back into an offensive posture.
Well, the champ is looking like a complete mess right now. Forget unmatched finesse, but certainly unmatched grit. A desire to cling onto that championship. We have got a dogfight now.
It has been like this all night long on Netflix here in Sacramento. We have new tag team champions. We had Dirty Tom retain his IC. And now Becky Lynch, face first. She's in a dogfight against an Oscar crossbody for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, to a chain.
Oh, what a high stack here. The Maxine Dupree is just refusing to be denied tonight. Or maybe the will is leaving the body of the champ.
Oh, no, not. What is she doing?
Sometimes, Sheldon, it's just not your night. And it's damage limitation, which for Becky Lynch right now is clinging on to that championship by butt. Oh my God, but once again, Maxine is just wise to it.
Good for Maxine to say, you're not walking away. We're competing for that. Oh, sunset. Oh, Becky's holding out to everything she can, including Jessica Carr. Oh, we could have it here.
So close for Dupree. Dupree thought she had it. No!
Oh, she hits her. With the championship, the frustration of Becky Lynch boils over. And the bell rings. And the DQ losing her composure. Obviously, no title change with the DQ. Maxine's the winner, but Becky Lynch again. Now just beat it down onto Brady.
Lynch had 2 goals. 2 goals when he came outside. Number 1, hold on to that championship by hook or by crook. Number 2, punish and humiliate Maxime Ukraine. Mission 1 is achieved. Now we'll witness mission 2.
There will be no title game, but there will be a hockey game. And which great story, recent frustration, not just Maxime Ukraine, but the circumstances surrounding the vision. Her husband, Seth Rollins, forced to vacate due to injury. And that is how the Women's Intercontinental Championship has won.
This past week, WWE was on an unforgettable international tour that started in Perth, Australia, for a total combined 3-day attendance in Perth of 40,503 fans. Many WWE superstars also got to explore the beautiful waters off the coast of Western Australia. Our time in Australia did not stop there, as Melbourne was the next stop on the tour. And finally, we visited Tokyo, Japan, with WWE's first live event in the land of the rising sun in over a year.
The past week was utterly amazing. Great job by you, by the way, down in Australia with all your analysis. The way the crowds were reacting.
Well, my body is here in the US. My brain is somewhere still in between Australia and the US. But man, what a time. I cannot wait to get back to Oz.
Hey, let's show you one moment that did happen in Japan, though, that's getting a lot of talk online. And unfortunately, for Rhea Ripley, this is the result.
Yeah, you know what? I broke my nose a lot of times in my career. I was always in tears. Somehow Rhea Ripley is smiling, laughing, taking selfies. Clearly, she's a lot tougher than most. What a badass human being Rhea Ripley is.
Speedy recovery, Bobby.
Rhea Ripley got exactly what she deserved last week. Alright, yeah! What's up, the radio? お前の髪の旅をめちゃくちゃにしちゃったわ、この私。オッケー歌舞伎ボールやつがお前の友達のイオの心をズタボロにしちゃったね。The Kabuki Warriors who took you out and broke your face. Rhea, you tore our family apart. だからそれはその代償。帰れ先週はようやってくれたな。それが見たかった。もう帰りちゃんがどんだけ冷酷になれんのか。弱かったわ。それこそが歌舞伎ウォリアーズという存在なんや。リアもイオも終わりじゃ。We need a new challenge, right? We need gold around our waist. これはな、タッグチームディビジョン全員への警告や。The Kabuki Warriors are back.
And they are all super noisy. We're about to get louder.
biggest star in the biz right now, the primera, Stephanie Pagere, the practitioner of the devil's kiss that you just can't miss. Pagere and Roxanne Perez. Next. Tonight we have already have two World Tag Team Champions in AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Two Intercontinental Championship matches as well.
Come on! Polly! Where you been? I've been waiting for you. It's been like 45 minutes. I can believe this. I just had to have production change your graphic. Well, Polly, you might have a graphic change. Graphic? A graphic. Do you understand what kind of week I had? You understand what kind of night I had?
Okay, I already said no spoilers.
He was special. Ron Breaker and Bronson Reed had to come off the ground for the battle royal. Why? Because Bronson Reed and Ron Breaker are officially out of the battle royal. Really? Yeah, really. Let me guess. You'd like me to put Bronson Reed and Ron Breaker back in the battle royal?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I would. Would you really? Yeah. Tell you what. What? Say please.
Now, Kabir, are you subscribed to me? Probably not.
If you would please take it for your kind consideration, don't tell me more. To put Ron Breaker
No, I don't think you're.
Bronson Reed
I don't think you're subscribed to me.
into the battle royal. Please.
I wasn't so hard, was it?
That was pleasurable, and I enjoy doing business with you, sir.
I know you do. Tell you what.
Yes, sir.
No.
This head is getting better and better all the time. Hi, Becky. I understand how you must feel. I had no choice. Ron Breaker and Bronson Reed conspired against Seth because of his injured shoulder. I got down on my hands and my knees, and I got in between your husband and Ron Breaker and Bronson Reed. I put myself in physical jeopardy.
If you're gonna come on my live chat and just leave nonsense, your comments are gonna get deleted.
So you are the breadwinner in your family now. What's the number one rule about feeding our children? Survive the day. I survived last week. Unfortunately, your husband did not. And I'm sorry about that. But there is a mission that includes Becky Lynch. And then it's win-win for you. You can have a hot husband at home and an adorable oracle on the road.
I love Paul Heyman. I can't hate Paul Heyman.
Penguin is prick. Your snake oil salesman crap doesn't work on me, okay? I don't like you. I have never liked you. I have never trusted you. But neither did my husband. But unlike the people whose coattails you rode on, he knew that you were going to turn on him. Which actually a little surprising to me. So, don't worry. When he comes back, he's not going to hurt you. You're nothing to him. Okay? And you'll be nothing without him. But all the people that you love in this business, all the people that you surround yourself with, whatever new that phone may be, you decide to attach yourself
Remember, we found out earlier tonight that Becky's husband, Seth Rollins, had surgery, is out injured, and has been stripped. World Heavyweight Championship vacated. So coming out in just moments, we will have a number one contenders battle royal. The winner of this main event tonight will face CM Punk for the vacant championship. And Saturday night's main event, November 1st in Utah. That's going to be one of the hottest tickets around. Saturday night's main event, Punk against the winner of tonight's battle royal. Did you know 25 victories with Stephanie McMahon is the winningest superstar in WWE this year? The women's world champion is in the ring, ready for action, as she will be taking on Roxanne Perez.
The bell rings, Stephanie wins. Will she do so tonight against the spunky young thing, Roxanne Perez?
Stephanie McMahon, Roxanne Perez. Stephanie McMahon recently was backstage doing an interview with Jackie Redmond. Judgment Day interrupted. Roxanne paraded McMahon saying she should have gotten the vacant title match. It should be her in this position to win Crown Jewel. McMahon said, stop trying to do something about it. Well, now is the chance for Roxanne Perez to do something about it.
I really like the attitude from Roxanne Perez there. A couple of things. Number one, the implication is that Kerr has stolen the spotlight from this young prodigy, Roxanne Perez, because Roxanne has been grafting hard, battling away, having more matches than any woman this year, albeit not more wins, but she has now been leapfrogged in the pecking order by Kerr, and that should never sit well with anybody who has high expectations on their career, like Roxanne Perez does.
Well, there is no denying the activity of Roxanne Perez. There is also no denying the results put forth by Stephanie McMahon. But to your point on Roxanne Perez's work rate, this match ties Perez for the most active WWE superstar this year. This is her 41st televised match. She's tied with LA Knight.
Yeah, we're going to see LA Knight a little later on tonight. Every single week, these competitors seem to be in ring. Question is, can Roxanne Perez earn a massive victory tonight against Stephanie McMahon, potentially augmenting her argument that she deserves a championship opportunity against the current champ?
See, Perez trying to power away, but McMahon able to utilize her legs. As Perez tripped up again, lateral press, and quick to their feet.
Highly technical start from both women. You can see Perez not rushing into anything like she's prone to do at times, really feeling out Stephanie McMahon, trying to spot a weakness, which is something most women on the roster have tried and ultimately failed at doing. It's part of the problem with Stephanie McMahon. She's so well-rounded, high-flying, technical skills, transition upon transition, power moves too. The question is, how do you beat a woman who seemingly has it all?
Okay, combination with the bridge as well for Perez. And once again, like so fluid. It's like dueling banjo here with these combinations. Well, we mentioned what's coming your way at Salt Lake City. That doubleheader of SmackDown and Saturday night's main event. And we are going to have a big reveal coming up at the conclusion of tonight. The number one contenders battle royal for that World Heavyweight Championship. Who will face CM Punk? Tickets on sale via SeatGeek. What a weekend that is going to be in Salt Lake City. We're just 12 days away now. By the way, the priority pass available as well for that massive card. The power, the athleticism to nearly bridge out of that and then get to her feet, but care. Oh, packaging here. She could put her in position, but instead Perez fights back.
Well, Roxanne Perez has tried a number of things. None of them have seemingly worked against McMahon. So let's go on the outside, regroup, speak to Raquel, and see if we can figure out a plan B here.
If McMahon doesn't have a problem with getting to the outside as well, she'll chase you down.
There's no benefit to McMahon in allowing Roxanne on the outside to regroup.
Look at this!
Straight back on the attack, and once again, it's the technical prowess of La Primera.
And a slap across the face. Yeah, I was going to say, a slap across the face changes the tone of that, doesn't it, Wade?
Off with 18-2.
See Perez, how effective she
Oh, it's your favorite, Joseph.
It's everybody's favorite.
I want to see this one.
No, you
do.
don't.
I do.
Your blood pressure rises, but rolling out of it is Perez and locking up on that line of rope. And look, she couldn't get the devil's kiss in image.
Well, how smart was Roxanne Perez there, who's now clinging onto the apron?
Doing anything she can to avoid that devil's kiss.
Oh, and behind the referee's back. Oh, poke in the eye, baby.
Raquel Rodriguez with a sweeping roundhouse right hand. The young and feisty Roxanne Perez, who was recently berating the Women's World Champion Stephanie McCare, saying, "Should be me in that position. I should be the one who fought for the vacant title." Well, now she gets her chance to prove it here against McCare. She's been in control for many minutes, working on that left arm.
The officer was a natural order of things. Oh, people who join the roster after you should not be at the top of the ladder before you get there. Well, Perez has done a great job so far, but finally showing a bit of fight back in the other direction is Stephanie McCare, who is being hampered by the fact that Roxanne has done a great job attacking the left arm of McCare. Now they're going to shrug it off with La Primera.
Spinning kick, headbutt. And La Primera, even as she rests to that left arm, she is on a vicious rally of an attack. You can see her sort of shaking out that left hand. And she comes in with the meteor, the double knees, and then stops right on the face of Perez.
And this is an angry side of Stephanie McCare. Very different to the one who started this match with a technical action. Now with a dragon screw, looking to shred the knee of Perez.
Man, that corner dragon screw, when she puts it in, it has such effect. Oh, and now she gets a second chance at what everybody wants. How about a little devil's kiss? Smooch-a-roo, Stephanie.
Well, that's what the people came for. Isn't enough for the victory?
Nearly was very late kick out. It's still that left wrist as Perez was driving all her force, was getting so much torque for so many continued minutes in the middle of this match.
And in unison, one more time is ringing out, but I think Stephanie McCare is ready to put this one to bed.
And she was thinking SVP, and Perez has other ideas as she had it scouted. And again, right back to that left arm. What a smart move. A young superstar, but veteran ring awareness.
So nice from Roxanne Perez there.
Perez on the go, driving those knees down.
I want a huge witness
Oh,
for me.
momentum to make a statement here. No. McCare survives it.
Perez can pick up
Oh
the
my
pace,
God.
and you've got
Ow.
Stephanie McCare once again targeting a barrage of shots on that arm, and now looking for But McCare in a desperate situation here. Still looking to win this thing. There is no quit whatsoever. It's Stephanie McCare.
Spinning kick, he's trying to put her in position, looking for pop rocks. Instead, here goes McCare. Lines her up. Oh, and delivers 619.
She's one of my heroes, Rey Mysterio.
She is feeling it now, isn't she?
Don't take your eye off the ball.
That is exactly what happened with Raquel Rodriguez lingering out on the floor.
On this strike, 1 pounce there from Roxanne Perez, and back in the jaws of danger is Stephanie McCare. What a performance this has been from Roxanne Perez. Aided and athletic like Big Mommy Cool on the outside.
Looking for the double springboard. Oh, but instead, it goes south.
Oh, that could have been a catastrophic landing. And Raquel Rodriguez not being there to clean legend just grows week by week. And Stephanie McKellen, oh,
Now, Mel Rodriguez, the judgment day always feels like they're going to have the last word, and that is exactly what they intended to do.
Raquel got flattened by Stephanie McKellen moments ago. That was after Raquel. Bella out of the way! On top!
Nikki Bella!
Nikki Bella was a good friend behind the scenes of Stephanie McKellen, seen it up. Was not going to allow her good buddy to get caught by these two, but now has put herself in danger.
Oh, Bella! Nikki Bella comes to the end. Oh, but he's a massive big boot from Rodriguez.
Expectations. I'm trying to do something about this, but McKellen clearly beat up after that match, stumbling on the top rope, and now fighting hell for leather. With one of the most powerful women in the division.
Stephanie McCarron.
There is danger everywhere you look here. McKellen is limping. What's that? Perez looking for a pound of flesh now.
Oh, the big right hand from Nikki Bella.
What a messy ending to this matchup.
Double drop kick just cleans up the ring. It sends the.
Oh, it's good to see Nikki Bella.
Statement made by Stephanie McCarron and loyalty shown by her friend Nikki Bella.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. It was a judgment day. We're a hell of a team, but also I've still got some goals of my own, and I just don't know. When it really comes down to it, me and Bailey, we are different people. For example, fire up! Woo! Hey, Adam. Yeah, and I'll talk to you later. I have an idea. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it felt great. How do you feel? Because I haven't slept since last week when we won our big tag team match. I mean, it just felt so good. It did. It felt very good. Yeah, it felt really great. And I have an idea. Let me talk first. I have an idea. It's more like a surprise, okay? Because I know your birthday's coming up, and I just thought I should do something really great for you. No, it'd be really surprising if you just told me exactly what you're gonna do right now. No, that would be a surprise if I do that. Now, would it? You have to wait, okay? Next week, though. Can you make it next week? Yeah, let's wait till next week. All right, let's go. Woo!
Yeah, what I think is we should go to his office and steal his shoes and make money somewhere. I'm having a hard time understanding this. I came here with a world heavyweight championship tonight. That was taken from us. And now, we don't even have a spot in the battle royal or the world heavyweight championship that belongs to us. Focus on that. I don't. He was this rookie in 2002, a rookie named Brock Lesnar. He could have eaten through the entire roster in his very first night, but he didn't. He listened to me, and 5 months later, he was up against The Rock, who he beat for the title. There was this best in the world rebel in 2012 who was such a pain in the ass backstage that they were going to throw him out the door as champion after 100 days. But he listened to me, and he got 434 days out of that title reign because he listened to me. How many WrestleMania main events did the big dog Roman Reigns get? Who remembers the big dog? But I made him the tribal chief, and he listened to me. Everyone remembers the title reign of the tribal chief Roman Reigns. It's not just about who you can slaughter. It's about the backstage maneuverings and the politics that go along with it. You want to see the vision of the future of WWE? The two of you should just look at each other. That's the future of WWE.
Gotta hand it to him. He's right.
participating in our number one contenders battle royal. But Dirty Dom's in, and AJ Styles is in as well, having just won a tag team championship tonight. Who will face CM Punk at Saturday night's main event in Utah? We're moments away from finding out.
Feel bad for Americans. They have these stupid apps.
Saturday night's main event are coming to Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah, Friday, October 31st, and Saturday, November 1st. Individual event tickets available now via SeatGeek. And of course, so much to be determined when it comes to that card with what's in front of us in moments.
My God, out there, they will never beat me. No, they couldn't. No, take it. I agree. No, I'm not gonna stand back here just like two sore losers jumping. You know, can I just say that I'm really proud of you? I mean, you and I have only been friends for a few months, but in those few months, you have taken this division by storm. I mean, you truly have taken this division to the next level. There's no one like you, Stephanie, and now you're champion. So, you know, being a champion and being your friend, I just want to let you know that that's a big target on your back. You know, as champion, everything changes. So I just want you to be cautious because anyone can take you out. And I wish that when I was champ, that someone would have me when I was in your position. Well, I owe you one. Oh, well, thank you. Well, you know, funny you say that because now I think I just made two enemies, so I will probably be taking you up on that soon. Monica, you have my back. I have you. Thank you. Gracias.
We're eating babies now.
That's so cute.
That was a spectacle, a packed out arena, eating in unison.
I would have lost it if that baby just high-fived him.
He does not appreciate the moment he or she just had. So I'm not going to tell him the gender of babies. When they eat, John, get on the table.
I only had 5 expressions. They typically did eat fresh on the side.
The following is for your World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender, Battle Royal. Introducing first, coming down the aisle, Jimmy, and main event, Jay Uso.
Of course, James gets to the top, climbs the mountain at WrestleMania, but it's been this road to get back to the World Heavyweight Championship that has shown us a different side of James, and that would be amazing step forward. You know the career mark for Jimmy, one of the greatest tag team champions ever.
He's my favorite.
Title in his long career. Take a look for the Usos tonight here. Of course, it was a big night for the Usos, actually. Last night, with many on the WWE roster, as they were enjoying the 49ers defeating the Falcons. Look at Punk in the mix there as well.
Yeah, look at the return of Big George Kimball, one of our biggest fans here in WWE. We love him too. Baby was there.
She's about as big a 49ers fan as there is. Everybody, not Christian McCaffrey, as he went 200 total yards. The WWE roster was out, of course.
Why did we get the invite to the test?
They lost your member weight.
We're not in the cool club, apparently. I would have loved to remember that. What would I remember?
So here's the deal here. World Heavyweight Punk has to have somebody to battle for the World Heavyweight Championship. The winner of this battle royal will be the man. Saturday night's main event, November 1st in Utah.
Run it back! Run it back!
Yes, 10,884 here at the Golden
Oh my
Center
God.
in Sacramento, saying we want more.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to end the stream because I'm fading fast. I'm so tired. I'll be back Friday. Love y'all.